First of all, I fucking reject that notion. I do not simp for any woman. Because I agree, that never turns out well. But welcome to the stream. This is more of a show of force stream, and what I mean by that, because I just wanted to use that phrase, is I'm just going to stream for a little bit. We'll probably do this mission, and then obviously since it leads directly into the next mission, we'll do that. That'll probably be the whole stream. Dude, can you fuck? Like, I just started my stream. What the fuck? I literally just started the stream. I literally just... Now, wait a minute. What the fuck's going on here? Alright, now I'm being trolled. What is this shit? What is going on?
Help me! Help me!
Oh, my bad. I meant to ban you. There you go. Jesus, man. I literally just started the fucking stream. I literally just started the fucking stream. Think about how fucking obnoxious that is. Wait, am I live? Why does it not say my session counter? What the fuck's going on Twitch? Hold on. Yeah, okay, it's just because I didn't refresh the page. I don't simp for Constance. By the way, welcome Snowman King, welcome to the stream. I don't do it for anyone. Just because I express interest in someone does not mean you simp for them. See, this is why I can't get married, because marriage is literally like a contract where you have to do that shit for life. And then when it doesn't work out, it'll be your fault. So fuck that. What was I doing again? Hold on. Okay. I will deny it. Common law? No, New York is not a common law state. Sorry. I do know what it is. Yes, this is the type of stuff I had to consider when I became of age. I was like, you know, wouldn't it be cool to get married to a woman? And one of my friends was like, that sounds like an actual fucking mistake, because he'd been saying it for years. And I was like, you know what, man? I think you're just misguided. I think you're wrong. Blah blah blah. And slowly but surely over the years, you know, after all this, I know you. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But on some real shit though, right? And I'm gonna turn down the music. On some real shit, right? Like, as a guy, you gotta look at the dating field of today, right? Imagine me as a dad. I always wanted to be a father, and the reason I say that is because I always wanted to give to a kid or kids the same happiness and enjoyment that I had when I was 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, because the childhood the way I view childhood, right, is it's a temporary but fleeting freedom from the crushing depression that is reality. So when you give that gift to someone, you give them the best opportunities they can, you give them good life lessons, you try to instill your beliefs in them that they can be good people but also make their own decisions. You know, that is important. I find that that's like it's like the purest form of happiness. You know, when you're a kid, you don't have to think about depressing things like, you know, literally depression, or literally like the fact that people die. You know, nothing is forever. You just enjoy things and you enjoy being around your family. And giving that gift, you know, in my opinion, was the highest honor I could do as a citizen, as an individual, as a human. And now I'm 26, and I think that that's a fucking fantasy, and I can't do it anymore. But where was I going with this? Yeah, marriage is a scam. Don't get married. It'll be your fault someday, and you're gonna have to pay alimony. That's pretty much my fucking TED talk on that sped read. If you live in a common law marriage state, don't leave it. Don't fucking do it. That's an actual fucking trap. I would not even consider it. There's waking up at stupid o'clock, changing them and feeding them for months on end, and waving goodbye to the social life. What social life? I didn't have much of one to start, so I don't have to lose that. And honestly, like, maybe this is the gamer in me speaking, but like, it's kind of like, and this is obviously, you know, I'm 26, I have no kids, right? So like, hypothetically, I'm just fucking Hail Marrying this shit. But the way I see it is, it's like an RPG, you know. You invest a lot of time. You know, you're kind of a background character, you know, leading someone through life. And obviously, it's more serious than that, right? But it's a what's it called? You know, it's like, hey, you give them the best you can, the best education, the best everything. This has nothing to do with Fire Emblem at all, by the way. But you know, I kind of have a favorable look on it, even though I have a completely unfavorable look on everything leading up to it, you know. But yeah, when you look at the dating scene in modern day times as a man, why, like, I had to think about that. I'm like, you know, do I continue pursuing bitches that are just not worth the time, money, effort, you know, investment emotionally and everything? Or do I just play video games and be happy? And honestly, the latter is just a very, very alluring thing. You get into less bullshit, you get less caught up on stupid shit. And that's kind of how I'm viewing life now, is like, what's the point? You know, if you're going to get screwed over at every turn, I might as well get fucked over by, you know, corporations not making the products I want than people who, you know, will actually mentally fuck me over. And I'm honest. I'm not a very comforting and caring person either. But I do feel like I would do better than, I mean, some of the worst people out there, right? You always got to aim for the middle. You know, always try to excel, but aim for the middle. And that's it. I don't want any human kids. I hate that distinction. God damn. Okay, now we can begin. This has nothing to do with anything. This is why I need to clip the actual Fire Emblem portions out. But YouTube doesn't let you edit videos if they're too long on the site, so I'd have to download it and then re-upload it. I don't want to fucking do that. It's too much work. And as a man, hookup culture and all these websites and apps have just made it fucking terrible, man. They have actually made it awful to try to find people, because you're ultimately completely disposable and replaceable within even just a few days. You're completely disposable and replaceable. You know, like, let's be honest here. You go on any fucking dating site or any place like Reddit or some shit, and you're dating a chick, she could find someone in literally 30 minutes or less at any time of day in almost any country on the fucking planet. So before we begin today, because this has nothing to do with anything, enjoy your single life. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'd rather fucking play video games than do all this other shit. I'm like, should I buy video games or should I fucking try to date somebody? And here's my stick. Okay, fuck this. Here's my thing, Snowman. I think you're older than me, so I don't need to tell you this. But here's the way I view dating. Never pay for anything. Never pay. Pay your own way, but do not fucking go out of your way to pay for some other bitch's shit. Never do that. Women have far too many choices. I don't do that. I pay my way. If she don't pay her own way, well, shit, I guess you ain't fucking eating then, homie. That's a you problem then. You know, I'm not dealing with that shit. Like, I feel like gifts are cool, but don't bust your balls. Don't bust your balls for anything. Well, let these people figure out their own shit. They could do their own stuff. I don't have to fucking hand free shit to people. And, especially not in the name of affection, because that generally never goes well. That would be like the one piece of advice I would give is whenever you spend money, make sure that whatever it is, you are getting a direct reimbursement for your investment. Like, if I buy a console, you know, for myself, right, like, who else is going to even use it? Me. It's going to be for me. I'm going to play games on it. Going to be fucking happy. If I buy you know, a game or something, or a car, right, like something, you know, like, then that's stuff I need for me, right? Like, I'm the one that benefits. If I'm buying dinner for somebody who, first of all, interested people will act interested. That's not even a good enough rule anymore, because shit sucks so fucking badly. But if I'm gonna buy, like, I've just never done this. I don't buy dinner for people. I don't fucking do that. I'm not a dating person, period, as I've kind of figured that out. So in general, the whole rule of thumb is let her pay her own way or she ain't worth it. That's it. I got nothing else to say to that. And people are going to hate me for that. People are going to say, no, you're wrong. That's terrible. How could you say that? That's awful. No, thank you. It's cool. It's all good. I ain't about that life. Anyway, let me begin. I didn't change the fucking thing over here. I have to get back on Final Fantasy later today, and that already annoys the shit out of me. Alright, so I basically replayed everything. The only thing I need to do is we have to watch the Rhea cutscene again, because I did it just so I could do this, because I remember that this game has the ability for you to rewatch support cutscenes, which, by the way, Female Byleth has completely tons of support cutscenes. And I have none of them because I've never played as Female Byleth. So as you can see, I never had a conversation with Hubert. I never had a like, this is just like the general gist of all the people that you've talked to. So, like, I'm not sure, like, you need to save the game and continue in order to keep this, right? No, it has my Flame S rank. I guess the game just check marks it. Yeah, because I remember I went back and I redid it. So I'm not sure. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Oh shit, Jaritza is a fucking S rank? Oh, he must be exclusive to Crimson Flower then, because I've never seen him. Okay. They must have added him at some point, because he's below Sothis. But yeah, so anyway, the only thing that we need to do here is we just need to watch, what's her name? We need to watch the A rank. And you could have, there's apparently differences by what route you're on, too.
I've been waiting for you. If you would, please allow me a closer look at your face. Those beautiful, shining eyes.
Yes, Lady Rhea.
Hair so similar to my own. Oh dear, please excuse my rudeness. I forgot myself for a moment. It is only that we haven't had a chance to speak privately since you were blessed with the power of the goddess. I hope I have not caused you any discomfort.
No, none at all, milady. It was comforting.
Oh, I do not know what to say. I'm overjoyed that you feel that way, but... Well, to be frank, that is not like you, is it? Still, no matter how I wish to strengthen the bonds between us, it is important that I not overstep.
Our bonds?
Yes. As souls blessed by a connection to the progenitor god, the bonds between us are truly unbreakable. Just as the goddess blessed you with her own power, I too received her divine protection long, long ago. Though different, our fates are entwined.
I understand.
You say that now, but I am certain there is much you still wish to know. To that end, know that truth has a way of revealing itself in time. If
Absolutely.
you experience any further changes, please know that you can rely on me to guide you. Sedith and Flane are also here to support you however they can. Dear child, may the goddess protect you always.
Thank you, Rhea. See, that's what I mean. Honest, upfront, actually genuinely caring. So I already selected it from before, so the only thing to do here now is No! I fucking always do this. Just continue. It actually didn't take me that long to speed play through everything that I did last time. Which was it 2 story missions? No, it was 1 story mission, 1 paralogue, 2 fights, and a monastery day. And some cutscenes. But the cutscenes you could skip. The only cutscenes you can't skip are the ones that lead into a paralogue. I don't think the game has a way of saying, okay, just skip to the choice if he makes it yes or no. So, we all good. Alright, we're just flat out on the mission now, which is precisely where we were earlier today. Or earlier yesterday, rather. The only thing I didn't do this time is because I didn't use Sylvain. Sylvain didn't get to level 30. I started using some other characters and stuff. So, other than that, I don't really think there's much else for us to do. Like, everyone that wants to talk to us. I might have to boost... Where is she? I might have to boost Hilda and Cyril's level. Just so that way I could get the B rank, because I don't know how that works off the top of my head. But other than that, I think we're pretty good. We're pretty much set. Sure, we'll do this. You don't really get that big of a bonus for people having good relations. Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't done any of the Black Eagles dialogue at all. Okay. Do I need anything? I was really in the zone last night trying to power through this because I was kind of pissed that I didn't get to where I wanted to be. The only big change that I made is that I went down to Abyss and I bought a couple Abyssian exam passes. So currently... Oh wait, where are you? Yeah, so once Lysithea is done mastering Gremory, I'm actually going to move her back to Valkyrie because Valkyrie will be pretty good. I already put Mercedes on Valkyrie actually, so hopefully that helps her with her movement and stuff. So I'm probably going to use her in this fight. We're good, right? Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're all set. I mean, there's not really anything else to do besides certifications. So, we'll do that. It's kind of funny how this month is actually shorter. But to be fair, I guess they just wanted to get you to the action. They just need to give you a little bit of time to do stuff in the month. Could be worse. Could always be worse. Don't they have bow range +2? I don't think you could. You probably can't stack that with bow range +1. Alright. Since this is actually like kind of an important mission, we're probably gonna have to Ladislava. I guess you don't get Ladislava as a unit ever. She's only ever an enemy, and same thing with this dude. There you go, Death Knight. Alright, so we're not going to take Cyril. There's just certain units we won't take for this at all. We'll take Marianne, we'll take Happy. I don't really think we need to take Ash. We should probably take Ignatz just to level him instead. I also want to take Sylvain. See, being a Valkyrie or a Dark Flyer would really, really be good for Lysithea, actually, because it would basically round out her weakness, which is low movement. And just think about it, she would be able to maneuver into awkward positions and be able to shoot arrows from those positions, which would be really, really strong for her. We're going to use Balthus. Balthus is basically going to be one of our star players, as well as trying to romance him to Hilda. We're going to keep using Lindhart, who once again suffers from the fact that he is a man. He can't actually get the characters and the jobs that he needs, which is really tragic, because he can't be a Gremory, a Dark Flyer, or a Valkyrie. And it really would have been cool if he was like the one character who was like the opposite, right? Like he takes female jobs. Because that's what happened in like Tactics Advanced. Like Ritz could be is basically a Vieira, but she's a human, which was really cool in my opinion. Where's Catherine? Ladislava is just strictly a character built for NPC guests. Yeah, I know, they have filler characters. It's just, you know, it's a little disappointing. You kind of wish you could control some of this, I feel. Do we need anyone else? I feel like we don't need 2 archers, but Bernadette is more of a dancer anyway. 2 healers, a bunch of casters. I mean, like, we have Lysithea, right? Oh no, I'm trying to take Lysithea. You know what? We're already over-leveled for this. I think I'm overthinking this. I think the real thing that matters is who I send down what avenue. Yeah, okay. How is this guy inside the walls? Y'all fucking up already. Stairs, so we'll have Catherine. Okay. This mission is not anything ridiculous. Actually, the one thing I want to do is I gave Ash a bow, even if I'm not using him. I gave him an iron bow. I want to forge it. Just because I know I'm going to forget it, and that was the sole reason I gave him the iron bow, was to make it an iron bow plus. Okay.
I have a report. The enemy is within the walls. They're about to break the defensive line.
No, anything but that.
Soldiers, students, defend the front line and the Archbishop with your lives until help arrives. Reinforcements are on the way. Hold fast.
Imagine being in this shitty of a position, man. I'm actually cool if all of them try to hit me, honestly.
That is that.
Oh no.
Yeah, she doesn't have maybe it's a sniper ability to be able to hit from that many squares away.
I'll crush them all. Stay down.
Goodbye. Catherine is literally so good, man. I love Catherine. She is one of the best characters in this game. That's what I mean. When you have a game with so many good characters, like, you begin to notice the bad ones really stand out, you know? Because it's like, well, I could have taken someone else as opposed to taking you.
Stay away! Can I go now?
Invigorating.
Let me at him.
Yep.
Whatever. I'm gonna have him use magic. Even just the bare minimum amount of magic is still gonna be pretty helpful for him.
Thanks so much.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Is the camera like just extra zoomed out for this mission, or is this me? Because I feel like it's extra zoomed out.
Oh, me?
Ready anytime.
Alright. I would be super surprised if I were to lose this mission based on them capturing the objective. That would be like one of the peak fuck-ups of my existence. That would be amazing. No, it's not too zoomed out that I need to zoom in. It's just, I feel like this mission in particular... I know what you mean, yeah. Okay, here we go. Is it?
Report.
Oh, I skipped the cutscene by accident. Oh yeah, we were just extra zoomed out. I think this mission might start you extra zoomed out then. Because, you know, they have you so far... No, not walls. I want to murder this fucker. You know, they just have you doing a lot in this mission. In fairness, this might be one of the biggest maps in the game, you know, so it kind of makes a little bit of sense. Alright, we should have him gambit. Yeah.
Gotcha.
What? Alright, that didn't
Ready
happen.
anytime.
I cannot believe this shit.
I'm on it.
Alright, I wonder if Marianne can kill this guy just by using anything. I don't really care what it is. And the answer is yes. Thank you. This is just levels purely pushing us through this.
Whoops. Oh well.
I prioritized Yuri when I replayed Silver Snow. I used him as a replacement lord, even if he is a trickster. Oh no, we don't get a lord, that's right. Wow, this path sucks. Holy shit. This is actually shit. What haven't we moved?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That's right, we don't get a replacement lord. Wow, this path sucks, doesn't it?
Let me at him.
Oh wait, was he out? Oops.
Let me at him.
Yeah, he doesn't really have great magic. He'd be like a good beast killer. That would be really like his real strength. But he does learn Seraphim, which is pretty rare.
Even stronger than I look, yeah?
And basically, he kind of puts Raphael out of work for good. Because everything Raphael can do is covered better, for the most part. Yeah, there's no reason to warp.
Stay focused.
Is that it? Alright, freebie. Critical, okay.
I'll go.
Okay. Oh boy.
Ready anytime.
Homie.
I'm gonna send her with him as best as I can.
Thoughtful. I'm on it.
We'd get Hubert and the Winged Beast, which wouldn't be great. There you go. He could probably take this guy out, right? Yeah, he would leave. Yeah, he would kill him. That's actually perfect. He would move twice immediately. Okay.
This fight is but a sideshow to the ravaging of the
I think Balthus is better than Yuri in a lot of ways, honestly. Because Balthus can just do shit like this.
The time is not.
He doesn't even need to have a weapon equipped, but the one time he does need to... So, like, being able to fight unarmed is really strong in this game.
Now the other.
Because being able to fight unarmed means that you don't have to carry, like, a basic weapon to do an attack.
Yep.
And Balthus has, like, the good movement that it's not necessary for him, really, to... You know, like, it's not a weakness, per se. He could make this dude retreat. Yeah.
What you fail to appreciate is that we have at our backs a force you cannot hope to defeat.
You don't even need Byleth to do this.
Fall back. We still have the advantage.
Yeah, Hubert's just misunderstood, guys. Don't worry. Who's gonna hit me? I don't know if I want to get hit by both of those. Oh, well, I guess I'm going to, so I might as well get the bonus for sitting there.
You're a big help.
Oh, we could crush the shit out of this. There we go. This is free. And Ignatz always hits for 100 because he's just ridiculous. Quite literally the best archer in the game. Actually coming through in the clutch. Nice.
I'll never back down.
But yeah, like I said, this won't be a long stream because I do want to actually, like, actually play, what's it called today? Final Fantasy VII.
No choice but to distinguish myself in this fight.
Alright, you're really fucked.
I'm finished. I'm loath to say it, but I must retreat.
No one took care of this dude, but let's be honest, it doesn't really matter. Who cares? Yeah, I feel like I want to do one final playthrough of this game for the 4th path, even if it does become like kind of a nuisance to have to sit through it again. I feel like I kind of want to, you know, just so we get like the full experience. I could say I did everything, you know. I didn't cut any corners. I might take a break from this game. I'll probably do it this summer because I could not see this taking that long, you know. Wait, is Edelgard advancing?
Let me paint you a picture. I did it. I did.
There you go, level 30.
It's hard to be happy about that.
Like, you could maybe use Ignatz as like a melee unit, but I feel like, again, he just excels at this, and it's just best to keep him on this.
I won't hold back.
Shit. Yeah, I can't hit her this turn no matter what I do.
My life was changed forever by Her Majesty. Now, I lay it on the line. For the Empire! Lady Edelgard, I'm so sorry. I can't keep going.
Instant
I must
retreat.
retreat.
I lay it on the line for the Empire. Instantly has to leave. Oh, we could end the mission right now. Oh shit, that's really powerful. Yeah, I think I might just end the mission now because we're not going to gain anything from extending it, you know? So we'll just get whatever experience we can. Let's end the mission and be done. Alright, who else can get literally anything, you know?
Appreciate that.
Like, what is there even really to do? There's no, the mission's over, yeah? Okay. Unarmed. Look at this. No, we like 140 damage, hypothetically, if they could even survive long enough. Which they won't, so it's kind of like, well, what are they supposed to do? That's not worth it. Let's warp, because that'll give her more experience.
I feel my...
Yeah, the DLC units are just too good for the main game.
Here?
They're just way too strong. Alright, so we'll just end the mission now because there's no reason to extend this. We already killed all the major units. At this point, the only thing we do is just, you know, fucking, I don't know. We wouldn't really get anything from it.
I wish you were someone whose heart could be swayed by my words and deeds. If it were so, I would have done anything to make you my ally.
Sorry, bitch. Immediately. That was great. That was the turn 5 clear for that.
You fought well, but now your fight is over. Send in our reserve troops and give my uncle the signal.
What is this?
Alright, we get a nice cutscene. Did you know you could invite Edelgard to tea? Dude, how do they have the manpower for this? How many people live in the Empire? What is it, forced conscription? How the fuck would they manage that?
Everybody here, young and old, is in your hands.
I feel like this is not going to be too different to any other path, is it?
No, I will not allow another Red Canyon tragedy to happen here.
Hey, it's the boy!
What is going
It's just so weird not having him, man. See, like, look at this shit. They fight together. Man, I'm real fucked up about just how they are not, like, best friends, honestly. Shit really gets me sometimes, dude.
What now?
That would be like my favorite fucking playthrough of like any Fire Emblem game. This is the woman Yo sent for? Yeah, she's fighting alone and almost winning. Her town was evacuated, Ash. Like, everyone left. They already confirmed that. Everyone left. So it's actually not a problem. Like, yeah, I would destroy my own town too if it meant I went against a bigger force like this. Are you kidding me? Gladly. Admittedly, this is kind of dumb. I don't know why you would sit here and do this. I mean, like, think about it like this. Like, they have literally do not have a numbers advantage. The Empire is written to literally have, like, infinite soldiers. It's not like she killed her own allies. Nothing she did was like super bad. She just, you have to fight against impossible odds. That's completely understandable. Alright, welcome to part 2, bitches.
In Imperial year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garrett Monastery. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. But amidst the chaos of battle, she vanished, and her whereabouts remain unknown. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun.
Why does the War of Unification sound like something that is in a game somewhere? That sounds like something that was in like either a Fire Emblem game or some other game that I'm forgetting. I mean, let's think about it like this. If you fucking simp for Edelgard, she literally sets the continent on fire to pursue some stupid dream and murder a bunch of people for no reason.
Moon. Reunion at dawn.
See, I don't. There is nothing almost I think you could say that would convince me that her means justify the end. Her end might be great, but her means are awful. They're terrible and completely unnecessary.
And war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan.
Oh shit, is this a different picture?
Has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by two opposing factions. Those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by Imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
Honestly, I just want someone to mod Blue Lion so you could fucking recruit Claude. I would love that. That would be my favorite Fire Emblem playthrough ever.
How long do you intend to sleep?
I'd love that.
Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well.
And I weep too.
The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
Who? Yes, me.
Excuse me? Are you saying you have forgotten who I am? How dare you? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Okay, mommy. I'll kill more people.
Hey, are you awake?
Who are you?
I'm just a villager here.
Yeah, I could tell.
What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river. Garrett Monastery is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
What do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Seros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days.
What year is it?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think
Yeah, it's
about
pretty
things like
rough,
that?
honestly.
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
The monastery.
Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there.
Should be able to recruit
and there's
this
plenty
dude.
of other dangers too. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery.
That'd be like a cool character. You'd be like, oh, I just stumbled
remember,
upon you,
I tried to stop
homeboy.
you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
No need to worry about me.
Unbelievable.
He'd be like the shopkeep. He'd just show up. He'd be like, look, I don't fight, but whatever, man. You do you. And I just follow you.
Why am I even here?
What?
I know they won't come. Here I am anyway. How has it already been 5 years? Time stops for no one, I suppose.
Yeah, 5 years of fucking up. Why would you do this? Just stab her.
Huh? It's you.
You clearly caught her off guard. Hey, look, it's the fucking romance option. A whim.
Highly doubtful. So you were alive. What have you been doing all this time?
I was dead.
Choking at a time like this. Well, if you don't wish to tell me, I won't try to persuade.
Bruh, she would never be this nice. This is bullshit.
Will you return to the Empire with me?
No, I can't. Fuck you.
As expected. I knew your answer before I had even asked the question. That means we're enemies now, you and I.
I wouldn't have even fucking talked to her. I would have stabbed her.
Time for discussion has come to an end.
Wait, is this a possible way to get into Crimson Flower? Even now? That would be pretty cool, honestly. If you could do that, and no, it said Silver Snow. It probably forces you regardless. That would be cool, though.
Swords may cross as they do now.
I'm not gonna save over this file then, if that's the case, because I want to see. Dude, just fucking kill her.
There's no denying that our chosen paths never will.
It's probably because I'm a B rank with her.
Goodbye, my teacher. When next we meet, one of us will breathe their last.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool cutscene. The reunion cutscene is actually like really cool here, but I feel like it's kind of dumb. Like we're supposed to kill her. What the fuck? It's been a long time, Sedith. Oh, I've never seen that animation.
It has been.
That's awesome.
This is no time for casual chatter. After you disappeared 5 years ago, do you have any idea how dire the church's situation became? Where were you? And what were you
I saved
doing
after
all of those
battle, right?
years?
Then yeah, we could skip through it. I could do that. I was sleeping. Yeah. Once we finish this mission and we get back to normal play, I'll do that, because that's actually kind of cool then.
There is nothing more to
They
say.
give you multiple
You should know
options
that Rhea also disappeared after the battle
to
at
get out
Garrett Monastery
and help
5
her.
years ago. Since then, the knights have been.
But why
fully
would you
devoted
want to
to
help her?
searching
Fuck that bitch.
They have yet to find a trace.
Was she captured?
It is possible. However, the Empire has not made any such statement as of yet. Even if that were the truth, there is no way for us to confirm. We have searched all over, but we have reached an impasse. Unless we do something, our efforts to find Rhea and rebuild the church will be stalled indefinitely. Our opportunity to strike back is close at hand. Sadly, we are short on military strength. However, now we have you.
Oh wait, don't tell me
what
he's
Rhea
gonna be
told
like
you
the
5
main
years
character of this path.
She asked for you to take
Oh
her
god,
place
this path
should
really does
anything
suck
ever
dick,
happen
doesn't
to
it?
her. She entrusted you with leading the people of Fodlan.
I remember.
Then I beg of you, please heed her words. It is up to you to lead us, and to defeat the Empire. No, to defeat Edelgard.
Yeah, you should lead them.
It is not
There's a
for
lot
me
more
to do.
conversation choices
You are
here,
the
though.
only one who can rise to this task. Someday you will know why that is. Until then, I ask that you trust me.
Sir, bandits have entered the area. They stole some hidden weapons and ran off. They're heading for the town, so that might be where they're hiding out.
Vile thieves! Even with the nights gone, I cannot believe they would dare trespass here. This is unforgivable. Come, Professor. Let us give chase.
Yeah, see, I kind of wish, honestly, like, you have that cutscene with Edelgard no matter what, and then you go meet your designated person. That would be kind of cool. Obviously, if she is your designated person, it plays out like this regardless.
Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Blathed to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle.
I just really struggle with the fact you cannot recruit Claude in Blue Lion, where it would make perfect sense. That really, like, bothers me.
Has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to
that
wipe
really
out
does
all
fuck with me,
remaining
man.
kingdom forces.
I'm really sad about that. Like, it's not even a bad part of the game. It's just something for me personally would matter a lot.
Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters.
Yeah, I don't think Lorenz's father has a picture.
The Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front.
That's what I mean. Picking Claude first was ingenious. That was the right choice.
Envar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garrett Monastery has fallen to ruin.
What a tragedy.
A haven for thieves.
Just so much senseless bullshit, man, for nothing. That's what I mean. Like, I wish that White Clouds you could kind of like freely intermingle, like you weren't locked out of being able to recruit anyone. That would be like, Seteth is the new main, this path sucks. It's not that Seteth is a bad character, but Seteth is not a leading man. Like, Claude is a leading man. Dimitri is a leading man. Oh, alongside Flame, it's still not that great, honestly. I can tell why this path kind of sucks. So really, Edelgard's path just sucks, period. It doesn't matter what you do.
Looters deserve no forgiveness. After them.
Oh, that's a spicy take.
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
Stop the thieves. Retrieve our stolen goods.
What's my strategy?
1 damage? What the fuck? What? Okay, cool.
This could turn the tide.
Oh, I had a 70. I was like, I read that as 100. I don't know why. What? Okay. Yeah, I've never used setup. Wait, what's this banner we have? Oh shit, we get the Crest of Flames banner? Yo, that's pretty cool. Okay, we get a new banner for this path. I like that. That's kind of cool. It's a good thing I gave him more better weapons, honestly.
You defeat me? Left.
Alright. Yeah, and this is also not going to be as cool because we're not going to really have anyone show up. We're just going to have the classmates and no leader. That's what I mean. Somebody mod Blue Lion to let you use Claude. That would be awesome.
Another victory.
Wonder how much I can get away with.
This could turn the tides.
You know, I'm gonna send the hammer to the convoy just so I could heal. I also took off close counter and I put back on renewal. So basically, with renewal, I regain 20% of my HP per turn that I'm hurt. So that's why I did that. And I think it kind of helps out. Man. I gotta bait this dude. What? You could discard a weapon from this menu? I never even saw that. I've never looked at that option. Not even once.
Yeah! Predictable.
Oh, Dorothea.
We had no place to go, so we came back to Garrett Mock. But then...
Yeah, they're homeless. They can't go back to the Empire. They're stuck.
Looks like there's a fight. I'm ready to join the battle.
Oh, sweet,
It is
Petra.
confirmed that Professor is alive. I will be cooperating.
What are you doing here? Never mind, we'll have to talk later. Help us with these thieves.
See, this dude I think has poison strike. Someone here has poison. I know that in this mission.
It won't be in vain.
Oh, crap. Oh, my God. I don't need the keys. I think we'll be fine. Does anyone have a lockpick?
I will prevail.
Shit, we might not be able to lockpick stuff. I think I have enough keys in the chest, though. What are her stats? I have no clue. I think I was trying to have her use the axe before.
Each battle a victory.
Yeah, as an assassin, you only get that backhand pose whenever you're swinging. You have to be swinging or wielding a sword, rather.
More fighting.
Meteor. I don't think it hits friendlies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. There's no reason to use it, though. It's actually one of the better spells in the game. The only thing that Caspar might do better than Balthus is that he probably has a better chance to hit. Really? Oh my god. She's weak. She's weak as fuck. I'm just gonna have to kill this guy myself. I was really banking on more from her, but whatever.
All is going to plan.
Does she have Bowbreaker? Maybe. What is it? 8 damage? Okay. I don't think anything is going to be really, like, super lethal or anything like that. I think we'll be fine.
My heart burns with pride. For Bridget, I fight.
Did he get gambited? Absolutely. Dude, they throw the loot at you in this one. They go nuts. Oh.
Do you remember our promise from 5 years ago, Professor? Today's the day.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm here. I literally had nothing better to do.
It's win or die.
I'm so glad I get to see you again, Professor.
That's it? Wow, okay. I was expecting at least another line or so. I mean, it's cool, you know. If you really are trying to build relationships with your friends, that probably would be something that they would say. It'll be like, yeah, I'm glad you're not dead because you were gone for literally 5 years.
Here is something to believe in. Yeah! Another victory.
I'm gonna keep the chest key. I'll put the steel lance away. I'm like, let's be fair, I don't even really use it. If I'm not using magic, I'm probably using the sword, so. You can't kill him, really? Thank you. That was a certified bruh moment. This is my party lead for this path? God, that's just terrible. Ugh. Like, Seth is, again, not bad. He's just not particularly great either.
People? A battle? Oh, there wasn't supposed to be anyone here. Wait, is that Professor?
Untart.
Professor, you're alive after all. Well then, I am quite pleased with my choice.
I'd like to imagine that they were all just, like, basically wandering around and nothing else to do.
Never mind. We have to focus on winning this fight.
Lend us a hand. Let's beat them back.
Oh, great. I'm gonna need a door key in a minute.
It's over.
Bro, what is this crit chance?
It won't be in vain.
This game is definitely lying when they say you have like a 20 crit chance. There's no way in hell you have that much of a crit chance. Oh, perfect. Woo! Woo! You gotta love it, man.
I'm awake.
I like how the wall doesn't even have a picture. Listen, don't disrespect the wall like that, okay?
Ready for anything.
Was it his axe I was trying to have him use? Yeah, because he's good with lances. Please hit. Oh my god, okay.
No time for pity.
Big ups. Zero. I forget if the treasures on this map are even like really good to begin with, so maybe I won't really sweat not getting it. Oh, we could dance, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever. 100, okay.
All is for victory!
I will see this war through.
Alright, that was like a perfect turn, basically. We did everything we needed to do on that turn. The only thing is, I don't know if I have enough keys to open this. I think that's it, right? It's just these two? Yeah, whatever. He is an archer. Wow, having Seth here is like almost a detriment. That's not great.
Oh, big win.
He might get poisoned. I say might, but it's really not likely to happen at all.
If we split our troops in two, we can attack from the north and the south to trap their leader.
Okay. Fuck me. I never gave him the fetter. Oh my lord, I hate that. I'm an idiot. That would have been like the perfect thing to give him. Alright, good.
One of us has to die.
One of us has to go, bitch.
Only thorns left on this rose. I'm growing.
That's a great crit quote. I love it. One of us has gotta go, bitch.
You are in my way. Each battle a victory.
Alright. Do this. Wow, look at all these crits.
Who's next?
This game is totally inflating that. And it's funny because in other games I just will never crit. Obviously, life is a comedy. Alright, I'm just gonna leave this locked. There's not really much I can do with them here. Only because I didn't give them keys preemptively, which would have been like the only thing to do would have been to give them keys. So they could open this shit by themselves. Alright, so what I could do is I could dismount him here. Have him use a lance, because I believe he has Swordbreaker. Yeah, he does. Okay. There really isn't anything else for anyone to do, so...
Watch and learn.
Thank you.
Let's try this.
Oh, he ain't even gonna fight him normally. He missed. You know what's bullshit? I could only open this on this turn. Let me make sure that no one's about to die first. What's Pilardo's range? Nothing. Even with the Lancebreaker. I don't think enemies have breaker skills on this difficulty. And if they do, it has to be like a very rare endgame sort of a deal.
I fight for justice's name.
I owe you one.
Basically, the hardest enemies to fight are Pegasus Knights, because Pegasus Knights have a lot of damage.
Might makes right.
Okay, we'll get rid of that. We didn't even get poison, really. Armor Slayer. I got authority from killing that wall. I killed the shit out of that wall.
A boon for our future.
I'll get rid of the Vulnerary. I don't think I really need it. So I'm gonna have him go over here. He can get one chest. I'm not gonna open it yet. You basically need to give keys to your primary class, you know? Like not your class, but like your people. There you go. Look at me now. Now this was high level play.
I won't allow it. I can feel it in my bones. Hopefully.
Oh shit, I should have given him a key. You need to give a key to whoever's like your primary leader and all that other stuff. I think Claude also has a mount in this mission too.
This'll take some strategy.
Dude, I hate you. Can you go away? Yeah, let's get him.
Each battle a victory.
Alright. Give me the chest. Silver Lance is not terrible. She can't kill him. Are you serious? He's still gonna go for Casper. I don't think she's in trouble. Probably. I highly doubt that she's in trouble. I mean, maybe she is. I'm gonna move her into this. So he's very, very, very unlikely to actually attack her. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna cross. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. We can talk.
I went back to Bridget once, but I had to be returning to Foglin.
Okay.
Another victory.
Oh crap, I think I did it wrong. Can he go back? No, okay, so no matter what, I couldn't do that this turn. Yes, she can. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. As you can imagine, the mission is pretty much over at this point. Take out the chest key. We now trade said chest key. And we could still heal him. Look at that. Hyper-productive turn. Okay. Oops. What? Alright. Alright, so next turn we'll have him land and open this and stuff, and then we'll probably have him do some other stuff as well. I'm never going to use that. That's the mission. Okay, we're done. I'm pretty sure he like tries to escape where people aren't, so I'm gonna move certain people just in different directions, you know? So there's really no way for him to get out of here. He's gonna have to encounter someone and fight them. Which pretty much means that he's shit out of luck.
I'll be home again soon.
I just feel like the best class to have is Golden Deer, because I feel like you get a different perspective on things a little bit more. Like, chest. Wait, what? Oh shit, that's some good shit. I forget who can use that. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
I'm not the one you want. I guess I've got no choice.
I've got no choice, I have to fight!
I'm continuing to improve.
It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
Yeah.
He has some treasure from the monastery too. Do not let him escape.
Oh wow, this is actually a defeat condition. I didn't know that. What is he gonna do? I'm just gonna block the shit out of this. Done. Like, I mean, Dorothea is not the person you want to have running your blockade, but like, holy shit, man, what is he actually going to do? Yeah, I didn't move Petra. Petra is good movement. And alert stance for Petra means that she's actually like a good bait tank. If you could get alert stance on Ferdinand, that would be really strong, but you can't. Because unfortunately, once again, Ferdinand cannot be a Pegasus Knight. If he could, he would be really good. Oh, hey, look what I could do. Let's get this. Wow, you're fucked, aren't you? Oh, and I could warp someone in. I mean, who would I warp in that's over here? Like, basically no one. So that's the only unfortunate thing. If there's no one to warp in.
You should yield me a tidy profit. This had better work.
I just shake my head at that. I don't know how you would ever get hit by a slow-moving cart like that, but whatever. Unless you were literally boxed in to begin with. Alright, 30, 28. Let's see if Lindhart can kill him. He almost could. He needs like 1 or 2 hits on the guy first. There you go, this is perfect. So who is Pilardo? Like, is he like someone who got like a meme role? Like they got their OC in the game? Maybe, I don't know.
I think I'm improving.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
That man used to be a merchant here at the...
Why, Nixon? Why? Ow! Death! I love some pussy before I go.
Alright, anyway. Yeah, I know it's just some NPC, but there's like a distinct amount of like care and effort they put into him. I don't know. I feel like if this was like maybe more of a Western game, that would be like a contest winner. Dead Space has fucked me up, homie.
Expel the bandits who were hiding in Garrett Monastery. How fortuitous that you students should gather at the monastery like this.
We made a promise with the professor. That was
Yeah, I kind of prefer leading the Golden Deer class with the Blue Lion story. I think my opinion of this game hasn't changed.
Though the one who came up with that plan is not here. Edelgard. Still, how incredible that those present gathered despite the terrible state of things.
The most incredible part of it is that you didn't oversleep and miss the reunion.
So, that is the reason. Professor, the monastery is safe because of your devoted students. I am now fully convinced that you are the only one who can save Fodlan.
You can count on me.
Ah, so you have finally accepted your destiny. On the very day I return to Garrett Monk, you awaken and return as well. This is no mere coincidence, but rather the work of the goddess.
Yeah, what's your reason?
Actually, well, it will be easier to just show you. Come with me to the Holy Mausoleum.
Dude, but fucking Black Eagles is some of the best outfit
Since
designs.
you've been slumbering for so long, you have no idea what has transpired in the various territories. Allow me to explain. After the Battle of Garreg Mach, there was a change of regime in the kingdom. House Blaiddyd suffered a series of brutal massacres, which claimed the lives of Dimitri and Regent Rufus. The kingdom capital fell and was absorbed into the Empire as the Fargus Dukedom, which is now under Cornelia's control. Some still resist the Empire. As of now, Rodrigue of House Bulgarius is at the center of such efforts. In the Alliance, Claude leads the faction that opposes the Empire, and Lawrence leads those who have sided with
thanks. Oh, we can never secede to her.
Effort has
we have to stand strong against the Empire and be realistic. Immediately fucking turns coat. Thanks, buddy.
The Empire and are on the verge of collapse.
You're kind of a turncoat, Lorenz. I'm not gonna lie, buddy.
And soldiers under your command and reverse this dire situation.
I'm guessing we're gonna hit up the same set of missions, aren't we? Where we're gonna go through the same missions as usual.
Look, the professor has returned to us.
What do you mean? Oh, goodness!
Oh, she's been hiding here in the mausoleum.
I cannot believe you are still of this world. We were so worried we would never see you again.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
I forgot something important at the Holy Mausoleum. I told my brother that I had to go back for it no matter what, and so here I am.
After we finished here, we were going to continue our search for Rhea. But now that you are here, things have changed. We must not waste this opportunity. We shall send word to the knights scattered all across the land. The time has come for the Knights of Seiros to return to action. We are counting on you, Professor.
Of course, you can count on me. What did she forget, though? Oh yeah, you get a different thing entirely. That's actually really cool. You get I guess it's just the Crest of Flames because you're not beholden to anyone. That's pretty cool. Look, I don't mind flying Golden Deer and Blue Lion banners, but my own banner's pretty sweet, dude.
Part 2. Silver Snow. Guardian Moon. A king without a kingdom.
It's a lie she was sleeping there?
Having
What the
parted
fuck?
ways with
Okay,
Edelgard,
sure.
Former students of
I
the
guess
Black
no one would ever really look
Eagles
there.
now work alongside the Knights of Seiros at Garreg Mach. They begin to create a resistance army strong enough to take on her Imperial forces.
Yeah, these are all pretty short now. She's a young dragon person that sleeps a lot like Byleth. When the fuck were they ever gonna say that? You know what? It's the green hair. It's the green hair. That's it. I love some pussy before I go, Nixon. Hey, idiot, you should check your inventory. They won't? Oh, nice. You're just supposed to infer it. That's actually kind of cool, then. You're just supposed to gather that much.
Thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out.
I gotta respect Cyril.
Everywhere for you.
Cyril Shamir is like the only ship I would actually never change in any playthrough.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Seta told us everything. From here on out.
Cyril Shamir is like probably one of the better ones.
I am so grateful.
I think every dude has been a Cyril at some point for a Shamir.
Things are moving so rapidly, but there is something we must discuss. Come with me.
Alright, so basically they give you all your people back. I'm sure all the Golden Deer people, besides maybe Ash and Lorenz, are going to be here as well. Ash is a blue lion. Let's all work together.
Our base will be Garrett Monastery. The interior is in less than prime condition, but we should be able to utilize it much the same as we had before.
Surely those Imperial jerks have this place staked out, right? It's a highly strategic location.
It may be an area of importance, but it is far removed from the front lines. Considering the burden of transport, it is possible they are not paying too much
I find
attention
that a little hard to believe considering it's in the middle of the continent, but whatever.
There must at least be a spy or two.
Professor, what do you think?
Yeah, I have no objections.
I see. Then it must be the right idea.
The town and surrounding hamlets are still present. And though far from abundant, the church still has funds at its disposal.
Shamir and Dorothea are voiced by the same person? Oh, yeah, you told me that before. I forget that. See, some voice actors and actresses are just really good at being multiple characters, so I gotta give them credit.
He is best suited to the task.
This route is 22 chapters. I heard it only has 21.
Please allow my soldiers to join your ranks as well. House Sire already tried taking on the Emperor. As a result, our territory was stolen from us. As a consequence,
it's fine if it's 22. I've heard from multiple other people it's 21.
Are yours to command.
I feel like I should tell you that
compared to the 22 from the other ones.
In the war. They're in the town right now, but maybe we can move them to the monastery? I'm sure they'd be happy to chip in however they can.
Yes, I understand. I will make the necessary arrangements.
I nabbed some valuables from my house. Father is with the Emperor now, so it's not much, but it's yours.
Thank you. Wow, you actually get some money from it, yeah.
In fact, I'm still in my same old clothes.
I've been wandering on my own for 5 years. I won't go back to that house. Or
Yeah,
my
Lindhart's father is what,
sure.
domestic affairs, and Kaspar's is foreign affairs, I think?
No labor is too great if it means saving Fodlan.
Yeah. See, I wish, like, regardless of what path you're on, like, characters from other houses still get to, like, chip in and pitch in and say their piece, and aren't just there as just, like, extra people, you know? That's really what I wish was the case. Okay, we've seen this. It's Ingrid's birthday. See, everyone's here now. They actually skip Ignaz's birthday, which is the one thing that was kind of tragic, because Ignaz's birthday happens like a week before you regain control. Alright, so we're in part 2 firmly, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to save, right? I mean, there's a bunch of supports we could probably do. We pretty much have everyone. I think Ash, you have to fight and recruit. I'm pretty sure he stands down pretty readily. Yeah. Oh shit, what are these dudes doing? What? What is going on? They look like this now? Can't, okay, you know what, her thing is already out there, but what, they completely I've never seen the fucking gray wolves. I've never seen them. Alright, so anyway, we just saved, we're gonna close. I want to see if this actually puts you in Crimson Flower. Because obviously if you pick her in the tomb, that's probably the other trigger that they intend you to do. I'm just curious, since you said you never got that choice, if this also puts you in Crimson Flower. I'm not going to play it out. In fact, I honestly want to replay part 1, even if it's on my own schedule, just to, you know, rebuild up my renown and everything and all that. You know what I mean. But I'm actually just genuinely curious. Will this put you into Crimson Flower? Crimson Flower, I know for a fact, is the shortest, so... Skip. I gotta make sure I don't skip the cut. You know what? They won't let you skip it, probably, because it's an important cutscene. But even if it isn't, we'll watch it.
Your body.
Okay. Skip. Here we go.
Why am I even here? I know they won't come.
Just want to see this real quick.
How has it already been 5 years? Time stops for no one, I suppose.
Boo, bitch.
Huh? It's you. What are you doing here?
I came here for you, Edelgard, my one true love.
For me? Highly doubtful. So you were
She always says it no matter what. That's
What
great.
have you been doing all this time?
I was dreaming of you.
Talking at a time like this.
Well, she says the
if you
same
don't
thing.
wish
That's
to
kind of
tell me, I
lame.
won't try to
Whatever.
persuade. All that matters is this. Will you return to the Empire with me?
Let's see. Let's see if they actually let you do it.
Hesitation.
No, they don't let you.
Betrays your true answer. That means
All right, never mind. Even if you want to, they don't let you. That's hilarious. All right, cool. That would actually be really cool though if they let you do it. But like it shows Silver Snow, and I guess once you're in a path, you're just in a path. That's like my one major complaint about this game, is that they lock you into paths and that's it. You can never get out of a path. And I think that would be kind of cool if, like, you start out, like, okay, let's say you like Dimitri, but then you're able to recruit Claude and stuff. And even if for lore reasons, Claude still runs his own house or whatever, you're just teaching him, right? Like, then maybe you could go into Golden Dawn afterwards, right? Like, White Clouds, I feel, should be, you know, hilariously enough, like a white cloud, like a formless entity that you sort of pinball between, you know, like you could do anything in White Clouds. And obviously these three paths are kind of all similar, right? From what I played, this is very similar to the other two paths so far. That is really lame though, but I mean, it's not unexpected. I just think that would be like a moment to really excel and go above, would be like, damn, imagine getting out of Silver Snow and being like, hey, I actually want, like, you just show up, you're like, damn, Edelgard, you looking fine, and you a queen. And that's it. I'm switching sides. I have to simp for McQueen, Lady Edelgard. Blessed be her. Long may she reign. That would have been like peak performance right there. This game is already like a 98 in my opinion, but like that would be like peak performance. I have a lot of fun with that. All right, what was I doing? Need to actually use Ferdinand, which is hilarious because he's such a high level already. Bow Knight, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. See, I could make him a Dark Knight. I kind of want to do him... Oh, fuck. He doesn't have the heavy armor skill. I want to make him into a fucking Dark Mage on my next playthrough. Fortress Knight? Because he would be able to learn Pavis, which I think is the physical version of Aegis, which would be really good for him. But not this playthrough, I guess. So next time I play this game, I need to have him go into... I need to have him train in horseback riding and heavy armor, which is basically like every tank in this game goes down the same path. It's unfortunate, but won't be able to do it this time. I mean, technically you can if you want to farm out the same battles, but let's be real here. Do I want to sit around and farm out the infinite battles? No. Not really. Yeah, I made Mercedes into a Valkyrie, so that might be pretty cool. Raphael. Oh, yeah, we're missing a lot of people from here. Wait, where's Hilda? Oh, here she is, okay. Because Hilda's supposed to be like Claude's right-hand woman, but I think Lorenz is kind of like that, and he leaves. It's really weird how they do Golden Deer. But also, I mean, like, I just feel like Golden Deer has the best class. I feel like Lorenz opting to obey his promise as opposed to his loyalty and his father makes for a pretty interesting plot line, and I kind of respect him a little more in that route. But, you know how it goes. Hilda... Flane, not even gonna use some of these characters ever. Catherine, yeah, pretty much everyone's good to go. Yeah, yo, Yuri, what did you do, homie? Bro! I'm not a fan of the outfit. The hair is looking fly, though. Shit. Where's Balthus? I still think Black Eagles have some of the best armor designs for their normal outfits. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this outfit too much. It's the belt. I'm not sure what the hell this belt is supposed to be, but the gauntlets kind of work. Constance looks like a completely different person. Absolutely. And what is it, Happy? Yeah, that's really cool they gave them time skip animations. But I mean, it makes sense. Like, the whole point of this game is surprise the time skip, so it kind of works out. That's cool. Okay. Well, anyway, moving on. What is this? Restore the monastery? Do they fight us here again? I don't even remember. Anyway, you already know what we gotta do for this. This will probably be the last thing I do for the day, just because, I want to play Final Fantasy VII after this, and be ahead on something for once. Uh-oh. She immediately ambushes me out of my room. Immediately.
Do you have a moment, Professor?
No. I love you, Professor. Alright, do I need to buy anyone support levels? Is it too late for me to progress Seteth support? It might be, so I might need to do that later. Yeah. I want to be able to unlock, like, everyone's S rank this time around. So that way I can, like, be able to go back and maybe beat whatever the final mission is and do that. So I have more than enough points to be able to do that. We've already seen Leonie's S rank, so we don't really need to do it. I'm sure it's the same regardless of what route you do it in. Sometimes it is different, apparently, so maybe I don't think hers would be any different, though. Yeah, I don't know who I'm locked out of, is a better way of putting it. Yeah. See, I don't know. Maybe... See, you have to get to C rank, and then the game tells you if you can do it or not. So maybe I missed Seteth's. I might have to boost his, so we could see his A rank. I'm gonna boost him and Cyril. Where are they? I'm gonna boost him and Cyril. In fact, I'm gonna boost them both to B. Oh, I've already seen Cyril's. Okay, cool. We don't really need to do that then. We're still locked out of these people, which means we've basically done everything for them. The only one is Aloe, who we probably do. Yeah, we'll do that so we can get him to A. I've never gotten a net to A, and... yeah. I'll do it as a last resort. If by like the halfway point I haven't gotten that far, then I'll do it. But until then, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. Okay. That's what I mean, like basically the monastery is where you spend most of your time doing stuff. You're curious to know how Constance is doing. Absolutely.
Another failure! How? Was there an error in my calculations? I had precious few materials as things stood. Where will I get more once these run out?
I'm really sorry.
Oh, don't act so rueful. You carried out my directions faithfully. Neither the credit nor the blame ought to be yours. My grand achievement is further away than I had hoped. House Nouvelle's future seems so dim.
You shouldn't lose hope.
You're correct, of course. I mustn't be discouraged. It is hard to maintain one's patience after 5 years. But in the greater context of the history of House Nouvelle, 5 years is barely worth counting.
That's the spirit, Constance.
I have been in a low place indeed to require so much reassurance. And for your reassurance, I am truly grateful. You have spurred me to continue my research. You've been useful to me in many ways, in fact. Research assistant, confidant, test subject. All of this is preparing you well for your greater role to come.
Which is?
My personal attendant.
Of course.
There are few as naturally servile as you in all of Fodlan. When House Nouvelle is at long last restored, we simply must find the proper position for you. Granted, this will be difficult.
I love it, man.
Perhaps even impossible.
Every time he
to
does that, it's
accept, given
hilarious.
your current status. But I rarely let the impossible stop me. I shall see it all done. the restoration of my house, installing you as my servant, and more. Are you ready for the next steps?
I'm glad you perked up.
Oh, come now. My sulk ended minutes ago. Do keep up. But on the rare occasion that I find myself at a loss, I grant you permission to lift my spirits.
What are these responses?
I don't know that I care for the hint of resignation in your tone, but no matter. I expect you
Annie
to
for Annette, welcome to the stream.
my house
You hate
nonetheless.
Constance. I love Constance. Constance is great. Constance is like top 3 waifus in this game for sure. Let me oh, we have a bunch of people just because I've been so efficient. What do we need this for?
For a request.
Catch the big one. Okay. I'm gonna need to save before I do that. What's nice is we're gonna have a lot of people to train off of if we don't need to like feed people to make them relationship build.
Got a favor to ask.
Okay. Let's do this. I love Constance. Constance and Happy are great. I love the way this banner looks, actually. You probably can't see it if they're too close. I like the Crest of Flames banner. I think it really suits it's just a really nice design. Probably like more so than like Blue Lion for me and Golden Deer. I'm not a huge fan of Black Eagles. Black Eagle is kind of like whatever. It's like, you know, it's alright. See, the funny thing is that when they announced this game, I didn't like watch any of the directs about it, I don't think. And if I did, I don't remember much about it. I just was like, oh, it's a Fire Emblem game. I'm pretty much just buying a Fire Emblem game on principle. After a certain point, like it's from my childhood. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a Fire Emblem game. Why not? I love Fire Emblem even now, you know. My only complaint is I cannot play 3DS games because I did not get a 3DS card.
I hope.
Okay, she wants the usual. 6 valuable secrets, okay. I think that's it, right? Okay. He probably wants something just for you to, like, recon the place or something, I don't know. We do need to continue talking to people in Abyss, just so that way we know what's going on in Abyss.
With the return of its knights, Garrett Monastery is finally coming back to life. The Church of Seros will follow you from now on, but please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea.
Yep.
Thank you. I know the battles ahead will be
I would never abandon
We
Rhea.
will support you with all our strength. I have something to ask of you.
Turnip and white trout. Oh, and I don't have that? Ooh, that's bad. I don't know where I'm gonna find that from. All right, let's see who's next. We'll see what else is who else is chilling around.
Professor?
What I wouldn't give to have Claude just come back and chill for a bit, man. What's going on? Oh, loading. All right. Have we seen this before? Yeah, we have. We've seen that. We haven't seen his A rank. That's what we haven't. Actually, that's a good way to keep track of how which ones you've seen and which ones you haven't, is to look in the book. And then if you haven't, then you know which ones you have and have not seen. That's actually a pretty good way to figure that out. So like we've already seen Caspar's B rank, but we haven't seen either of their A ranks. That's actually great. So now I can almost like keep a little checklist, and then like on the 4th playthrough I'll be like, okay, here's what I need to find, here's who I need to talk to, whatever, you know, here's who I need to associate with, and everything else is extra. Sylvain, we've definitely seen all of Sylvain's, I think. Yeah. Okay. So then the only thing left to do is we do fishing, or we do the greenhouse, we do the fishing, and then I don't know.
Hey, Professor. I know that we didn't plan to stop at the monastery, but I'm glad we did. I'm happy to be here with everyone again.
I'm happy too, Hilda.
It's as though we went back in time 5 years. I feel like my old self again.
Yeah, okay. They can only tutor you on stuff that you have lower than them, so it's going to be kind of hard for me to get tutored by almost anyone, really. Gib. Alright. No matter what game I play, it's not a game unless I fucking fish, and I hate it. How do you fish? You talk to this guy? Yeah. I absolutely hate it. Alright. How do you do this again? It's A? Shit, I'm bad at this now. Okay. I'm really bad at this. What, was that the one I needed?
You've done me a great service.
Alright. I guess we just tutor off of people, right? Like, what else is there really even to do? Who should we even begin to tutor off of?
Professor! Hey, Professor! You won't believe what happened. I figured I couldn't go back to the Empire after Garrett Monastery.
Oh my god.
I just have...
Okay. Yeah, everyone came by. It's just not everyone participates in the mission. Really, I don't think there's too many people to tutor off of. Dude, Felix Leone, like, teaching each other here is probably, like, actually what would happen.
It's not just for my village that I'm fighting alongside you here, you know. It's also that Captain Gerald... Of course.
Okay.
So do your best.
Yeah, see, it's only, like, riding and lance. Okay, so there's almost not even anything to tutor off of. So what am I supposed to spend all my points on? Everyone's, like, fully motivated, basically. Let's do, relationships, I guess. Everyone's at least, like, 3 bars, so that's kind of nice.
The flavor is nostalgic to me for eating.
Okay. Who else? Cyril Shamir. I stand Cyril. Everyone loves Goth GFs. Thank you. Oh, we actually kind of are running out of supplies. I wonder if I could buy enough to, like, do some basic dishes, you know? Who am I looking for again? Do we have Flame around? Yeah. Flame Lindhart. And then there's one other. I think it's Balthus Hilda. So they probably both like cuisine that the Alliance makes.
This is...
I wish there was like food that you could actually like get, you know? Okay. Who is it? Hilda and Balthus, right? Dude, don't be like that, Balthus. Come on. Rarely eaten in Fodlan. So probably all the foreigners like it, yeah. And then they have like food that's like specifically for Happy. Dude, Balthus doesn't like any of this. Here we go. This is Alliance food. Alright, good shit. Yeah, you can buy food. It's just, I don't know if you could buy like a good variety of meals. Like, money is not a problem at all. I even have some bullion I need to sell.
Look at the little lady go. And here
Wait.
I thought you wouldn't know a vegetable if it bit
How did I
you
hit
on the nose.
Lysithea? What?
When the occasion...
I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen and move on. Can't undo that. I think it's actually cool Dorothy is just kind of singing by herself. Whatever.
Welcome. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you.
Okay.
Come again.
What do you even buy from this dude? Yeah, he just sells tea. You can't really buy like anything.
Turn soon, please.
I mean, if I run out of food, it's not the complete end of the world. It just isn't great because this is like the fastest way to motivate people. Is to wine and dine them. Yeah, okay. See, now I just need carrots. That's it. If I had carrots, I'd be set. So I need to start growing carrots. Carrots and cabbage, and I'd be fine. I could literally feed the same 3 meals over and over again. Not that anyone could or should really complain either. Whatever, man. I don't know how I miss Hilda, but whatever. That's uniquely interesting. Where are my spellcasters? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to tutor off anyone for anything that I really want to tutor off of. Because it's not just that it has to be their main stat, it has to be something that you're worse at them than. Which at this rate is like nothing in terms of magic.
At your age, I'd though, I suppose.
Oh, never mind, I'm wrong. It can be their field of expertise.
Thankfully, I am. Perhaps this is another effect. Wonderful.
Okay, cool. Thank you. A rank in that.
I'm getting.
Who else teaches magic? Lysithia. Lindhart might also be able to do at least white magic, right?
I've been with now that we're all together.
Unable to, no, okay, it's certain people you can't do it, so maybe like the actual teachers you could continuously do it, but Lindhart is lower than me in almost every level.
And impatient, but now I can finally take action down with the Empire.
Yep. She might actually be higher than me in that. I cannot believe I don't know how I messed that up. That's exactly why I'm not going to be up probably too much tonight. I'm fucking going to sleep. Look at these load times. Alright, we actually haven't seen this.
I see. By any means necessary, then. Before the war's end. I'm covered, but just to be safe, I need you to check on my mother and Kupala. Still following me, huh? We have got to work on those manners, pal. Unless you really meant that bit about protecting me.
Kupala? He has a younger sister?
That's where my mom was born and raised.
Oh, okay, it's just the town.
I pay a spy money I don't have to keep an eye on the place. Whether I'm above the dirt or below it. It's up to me to make sure my stepmother can't get to my mom. No doubt about it. She's been honing her crazy plans lately. All because
even now in the middle of a war.
Side. She thinks I'm making a name for myself before my glorious return to House Albrecht. Being delusional is her sport. There's little advantage to her going after my mom, but she's unpredictable. Gotta stay vigilant. Guess I haven't talked about her. After her and my pop split, she returned home.
Who am I romancing to Yuri, actually, now that I think about it?
It's kind of an odd place. You know the folks who live in the mountains of the Alliance? Guessing that's a no. Few do. Imagine a place with no influence to speak of. Nestled in the mountains on the Almyran border. That's Kupala.
Okay, and people, well, yes, people live there.
Well, they're not mountain goats. But it's not like they never interact with the Lords of the Alliance. They're incredibly isolated, though. Even their trade relations are remarkably limited. Doubt that'll change. The land lacks resources worth fighting over. Probably for the best, honestly. Oh, but back to my mom. She was different. An exception to the rule in Kupala. She left the mountains, was rescued by my dad, and fell madly in love with him.
Yeah. Did his family accept her? Probably not.
The 1 million bullion question.
Yeah.
Of course not. He's a noble. She isn't. Acceptance was never in the cards.
Poor guy.
My birth helped matters, but only a little. House Albrecht just wasn't where she belonged. My dad was in a tough spot. He was obligated to marry a fellow noble and produce a fitting heir. Nobody'd want to live out their days where they're utterly unwelcome. So my mom returned to Kupala.
I see.
Then it happened. I was enrolled in the Officers' Academy at Garrett Monastery, and everything changed. During my enrollment examination, they discovered that I bear the major crest of Chevalier. My dad decided to resist his family's wishes and make me the head of the house.
That's probably why he had to go underground.
Thing is, the truth of my special crest was kept a secret by decree of the church. He couldn't tell anyone about my prized bloodline, so I was forced to step down as the legitimate heir.
Yeah, what was this? Well, yeah, because, yeah.
It was for the best. My crest was inherited from mountain folk who prefer to keep to themselves. Imagine what would happen to Kupala if it got out.
Everyone would want a piece of them, literally. Yeah.
Too true. I'm guessing the church thought my crest would cause trouble in Fodlan.
It's just that rare, holy shit.
No matter what life's thrown at me, I'm no victim.
You know, it's actually kind of crazy. We never fight anyone with some of these crests, you know, like from the other houses.
Be free. Even if things were different, I'd still choose this life. But I can't let my mother and her people pay the price for keeping peace in Fodlan. Wouldn't be right. All I can do is make a name for myself in battle and secure enough power to protect them. Failure isn't an option.
Yeah, we never fight anyone who has a crest outside of, like, important story characters. That's cool. That's the kind of stuff you just don't get if you don't do anything and if you don't have the DLC. He has a pretty good story. I gotta give him props. What are we doing now? We have 3. Man, I don't even know what to do anymore. I gotta stop growing flowers is what I gotta do. I gotta, like, start growing cabbage and carrots, basically, and that's all we're gonna eat from here on out. I'm paying money I don't have.
Even with the church in shambles, we can still pray. The goddess will surely hear our prayers. But still, I hope the church can return to its former beauty someday.
Unable to carry. Yep, okay. Basically, I think my white magic skill level is really high, even though I barely use it. Right? How do you see that? I think I have to go to goals, right? Or no, maybe go here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm A+. I'm A+ for faith, so that's pretty much as basically as high as it goes. If only I could be a dark flyer or something. I think Valkyrie might end up being better outside of the DLC. In the DLC, I thought dark flyer was better, but outside of it, I think it's actually, I think it might not be better. It'd be good for Lysithea. That's kind of what I'm aiming for, is to have her become one. Or at least have her master Gremory this time around, so I could just buy her the skill later. That would be, like, really good. Double skill experience. Yeah, that's why she levels and learns so much so quickly. Trigger is luck stat, and her luck is 13. It's not great. Ideally, you never want to have her in that position in the first place. The only thing is that her flying is bad, and I would have needed to be doing that ages ago. I should probably put her and Hilda on flying duty then. How do I do that? I think you can only change that on the weekends when you actually teach people. Okay. I want to actually dump my points, but I don't know into what. This is why I only do it once a month anyway. Is there anyone who's good at black magic that I have not talked to yet? Maybe Happy and Constance. I don't know, though. Whatever, we'll go to Abyss, and then we'll come back if there's anything else I can do. And then basically just battle the rest of the days, because what else is there to do? There's no reason to explore. Seminars might help, right? Like, seminars wouldn't be terrible if you really wanted to, but I feel like battling gets you at least renown, you get money, you could just do more stuff, and there's a chance that you could level up certain people and doing certain things a lot faster, you know?
Oh. Hey, you, listen up.
Oh, God. He always opens with this.
It's you. You're still alive. It's been 5 whole years, hasn't it? Time flies when you're standing guard. That's right. I've been here the whole time. Day in and day out.
So they didn't take Abyss.
Else to be. Looks like the Knights of Seros have returned. I wonder if Mr. Backup is back too.
Yeah, they didn't take Abyss at all.
A lot of folks cleared out once the fighting started. People are saying it was the church that used to keep order around here. But it's Yuri who's saving us from complete chaos.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. go. Where is he?
Hey! These past 5 years have been so chaotic, even the bounty hunters backed off. I kind of miss the chase. I don't have family ties worth fighting for, so these muscles are up for grabs. Use me as you see fit, pal.
Sure.
You're a smart one. Just point me at a problem and I'll smash it up for you.
He actually did. He 1v1 the Death Knight.
Got a favor to ask.
Thieves at the throat. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing to do here. I did buy some Abyssian exam passes. That's basically like the best thing to do. So now I have a couple of those laying around.
You're back finally. I've been waiting for so long. I thought you might have died. But I didn't have anywhere else to go, so I stayed here.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Forgiving you. I've been kind of lonely. As you might have noticed, we've lost a few people down here.
Okay. Yeah, it's only writing. That's like the only thing I can up.
Well, hello. It's been a while, hasn't it? Are you really so surprised to see me here? I flew here just as soon as I heard you were alive. I care more than you may realize. Yes. Let's. So long as our efforts are aligned, I'll happily work alongside you.
Bro, we're taking down Hedelgard. I think everyone stands to benefit from that. Did I not talk to Constance? I don't even know where she is. Iron gauntlets, iron bow. Basically, those things are like free upgrades, which is kind of nice.
Oh, you have the look of someone relieved to see me.
Of course,
Before
Constance.
you ask, yes, my superior spellcraft is yours. It's your reward for waiting so patiently for me.
It would help me a
Your
lot.
quick acceptance of the truth is gratifying. But my assistance has a price. I expect you to aid me in fulfilling my dream of restoring House Nouvelle.
Okay. Alright, I just need to train one more thing. I'm just gonna train off of Happy and be done.
Come on. I've been kind of lonely.
Okay. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, my casting is higher than hers. Never mind. Okay, well that was a mistake. Anyway, we're done. I don't think there's anyone else really to even talk to down here for the most part.
Need something?
Summon the Wayseer and unlock new activities and organize the shadow. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do it. Renowned astrologer has come and a new quest has been unlocked.
This one?
More people will now visit the Shadow Library.
See you again soon.
Okay. Yeah, see, now there's actually people here. Probably should have done that in part 1. I figured I did. Oh well, oops. Imagine all the history and stuff you could learn just from being around in the Shadow Library. That would seem pretty cool.
Come on. I've been kind of lonely. I could use your help.
Okay. Seek out the Wayseer.
Why, hello there.
She can tell you about the bonds between your allies, strengthen bond, analyze the prospective relationship between the selected pair, and boost their support points. Does not work on pairs who are already very close. Connect fates. Oh, it's like it's the marriage counselor basically. So you could basically force them to be like really high is what this does, right? So like, oh, it's 500 renown. That's not terrible though. If you dump money into it, that's not awful. I'll do this later, then.
Come back soon now.
Who would believe in magic and fortune and destiny and fate and all that mumbo jumbo
Thanks for
anyway?
giving me a hand.
Kind of thing's not really for me. If she told me something good, I'd get my hopes up. If she told you something bad, I'd get upset. But I'm glad you got something out of it. Alright, well that's cool. I'll definitely do that towards the end of the playthrough. Because what I'm going to do, I guess, is I have to go back and forth and pretty much dump all my money. And this is why I battle every single week, because you get the most money from doing battling over and over and over again, so... That's what we'll do, is at some point, I'm going to run around and just dump all my money. And especially at the end, pretty much the last week of the game, that's what you do. You explore and you do all the extra stuff. You prep people. Can't complain. I mean, it's a good thing to have. Alright, we'll do this, and then that'll probably be the stream, just because I know I want to move on and do some other things. I have to get back on fucking Final Fantasy, too. I hate it, and I'm not streaming it, because DR is boring as shit now. DR is the definition of a time sink. Who was I trying to level before? I can't even remember. We need to do Hilda, though. Basically only flying. Because her flying is actually trash. Leonie pretty much does like everything I need her to do anyway. Heavy armor and axe. She has the heavy armor, she does not have the axe. Oh damn it, she wasn't full. Yeah, Hilda is just really bad in this route because you get her so late. It's like, what can you really do to fix her stats to be what you want? There's not really much. That's like my one thing, is that like you get her so late in this route for really no reason. Like it's really hard to use her later. Axe and heavy armor. Okay.
Another.
Let me just try to raise his heavy armor. You want to raise Lindhart? Yeah, we want to raise his lance so he can become a holy knight, which is pretty much the only thing that's available to him, more or less.
Can I?
So this is what really is the tragedy of it all. Writing of A. Oh, Lord. I had to change his thing off of Bo. Okay. For Lysithea, I'm gonna take off Faith. And I'm gonna put on Flying, so she could maybe become a Dark Flyer. That would be pretty good. Hilda is just flying because that's pretty much all we need from her. Axe heavy armor. Yeah, that's about it. We're pretty set on everything else, as you can see. I'm gonna try to get people their S ranks for the most part. And hopefully once I get their S ranks, you know, then we could maybe see what we're getting else from that. Bernadetta is... Let's change her to Lance as well. Alright, fuck this. We're going back. I would change Ash and Lorenz, but they're not here, which is gonna suck, because I know when I do get them, I'm gonna forget. Sylvain. He should be good to go, right? Yeah, oh, he's already a Dark Knight. What am I even doing? Can Dark Knights use healing magic? Because there's not really anything else to teach him. I just never level his faith at all. He probably could, because I don't think there's like a limit on what type of magic you could use in this game. Based on a class by class level. Whatever, we'll just help Lysithea, because why wouldn't we? Okay. And we're done. Perfect. Hilda. Somehow the expected result is like nothing, and that really bothers me because they're supposed to be friends, but whatever. Alright, cool.
I have a question for you, Professor.
Uh-oh. Sometimes I find books written in languages I've never seen before. I'd love to read them somehow, but I don't even know where to start. Do you have any ideas? Yeah.
I got it.
He hated it. Wow.
Professor.
Are you serious? Finding someone to translate is a bad answer? Whatever. Fuck off. Whatever. You're hopeless. You would think that just staring at it till it makes sense would be the obvious bad answer. And that, okay, maybe the other one was the good answer. But why would that be like a complete shit answer? Oh yeah, find someone who knows how to speak the language so they can translate. You know, the literal, real-life, logical thing to do.
Let's get started already.
Amazing.
Look, Professor, not...
Cool. I'm reasonably salty about that.
Practice is paying off.
Let's see it in action.
It's all...
Okay. Uh-oh. Sure. Well, I mean, why wouldn't you? You get free stuff for it. What if someone trolled you with the translation? Why would someone troll you with the translation in the middle of warfare? Like, obviously it would need to be someone you trust, right? Like, you're not just finding some random... I mean, you're not wrong. Someone could lie to you, but why would they lie to you? What would they gain from it? They'll do it just to do it, but like, you know, in the middle of warfare, you'd like to think someone around the monastery would tell you the truth. And you could always cross-confirm with someone else who might know the language. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too deeply. I just feel like that seems like the sensible thing, right? Like, if I don't speak French, I don't speak French. So if I found something in French I really wanted to read, right? And I just wanted to know what's in it, I'm going to ask somebody who knows French. Or, better example, Spanish. I don't really speak Spanish very well. But if I were to, you know, if I wanted to read like a Spanish book or something, the first thing I would think is, well, boy, shouldn't I ask someone who actually speaks Spanish? And I have friends who speak Spanish. I assume Fodlan has to be kind of similar to that, right? You got Brigid from Petra from Brigid. You got Shamir from Dagda. You got, I don't know if anyone's from Sreng. We got Balthus lives on the border of Almyra. If Claude was around, it would be the same thing too. Which really makes me sad that Claude's immediate response to hearing that people, you know, Garrett Mock is back and active is not literally to come pledge support and help. Not that he has to bend the knee, you know, I don't want him to fucking subjugate himself, but I feel like on some level Claude would be like, hey, Professor, listen, teach, we gotta fuck up Edelgard. And that would be like the most obvious thing to do. You know, like it feels to me like there's a lot of obvious things that characters would do that they don't do in this game because it would bridge the paths between too many different routes. Even though it would be like completely logical for them to aid you and assist you, they don't in this game, and that's like the one thing I'm not a fan of. There's literally no reason for Dimitri and Claude to fight each other at all. Period. There's none. They have no desire, no realistic reason to do it. I don't think Claude is going to stand in the way of Dimitri killing Edelgard, ever. I don't think he would do that at all. I think he would be like, yeah, whatever stops her from, you know, enslaving the fucking continent is probably what we're going to have to do. And I think that letting Dimitri do his thing is the most obvious example of that. But anyway, good stream, good game. Next time we'll do them this month, and then we'll see where we go from there. I see these as being more short-form streams, honestly. Because 2 hours to do, what, like 6 battles, 9 battles, and then like 1 story mission and then an explorer is actually not a ton of time. Like, we were able to do a ton of stuff today, including some supports and other things. So, for the most part, that's pretty good. I think it's pretty efficient. And the only reason I'm ending this early as opposed to doing later, or going like another hour or 2, is because I want to boot up my PlayStation like this. Like, literally like that. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens in this one. I'll be hoping it's pretty good. I am a little salty that other Edelgard thing does not lead to another route, which would be pretty cool. Maybe if you have an A rank, it changes into something else, but I don't know if you can A rank Edelgard before the time skip. So that's one question. Do you like your death fast or slow? It depends how you'd actually die, honestly. It always depends. Alright, let me get this out of here. I'm done with this. Alright. In any event, that's all. Where am I? That's all that I have for the day. It was a good stream. It was a fun one. I won't always do back-to-back Fire Emblem streams just because, you know, I don't want to burn myself out on it. So probably like once or twice. What happened to my theme? That's just because I'm AFK. When you don't do anything, it turns AFK. Also, my controller's not on, so there it is. It's only when you're AFK it turns purple. Well, in any event, that's all I've got for today. It's time to go listen to R&B for a bit, maybe get some water, rest my voice for maybe like 20 or 30 minutes, and then ideally play some fucking Final Fantasy VII so I could beat this goddamn game and literally throw it in the pile and forget that it exists. I hope I'm like over the halfway point. I get the feeling like I'm not. I wanna play other stuff. I'm really not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. When I heard it was like active time combat, it's alright though. Boy, it has a long load up time, jeez. That's actually ridiculous. I'm not sweet. That's awesome. Thank you, Square. How did you know this is what I wanted? I mean, I'm at chapter 8, right? That's pretty good. I haven't played in a month, oh lord. Okay, well that's great. Alright, well, we can leave on this music. Isn't that nice? Well, good night, people.
And I want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die! Shh.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Yeah! Hide the money, y'all! There's poor people around! With your broke ass!
This shit is still loading, by the way. Finally fucking stop loading, Jesus. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, this shit is still loading after like 3 minutes. Good
Somebody
lord.
help me!
No, you're on your own, homeboy. Go to hell. Go to hell.